It's going to be a great weekend for it.
Definitely. I love, like you said, entry is free, and also it's going to be really great weather-wise. You won't be
Just
too hot
perfect.
standing in line, okay? You'll have some cloud coverage, so yeah, great weekend ahead of us. Let's go ahead and take a live look right now at our Salem sky camera. 65 degrees right now. We are cooling off as we enter our weekend, which is good news. Right now, looking at our sky camera 2 in Vancouver at the Springs at the waterfront, upper 60s at the moment. So low temperatures this morning were mild. We're finally going to start to see our low temperatures dip into the 50s, which will be a nice break for us. But this morning it was 62 degrees here in Portland, 60 in Troutdale along the coast, where our low temperatures were in the mid 50s. But high temperatures, we got up to 89 degrees in Portland. So not quite the 90s, the upper 90s that we were seeing Tuesday and Wednesday, but it was still a warm day, warmer than yesterday. 88 in Vancouver was the high, 90 degrees in Hood River, 86 in McMinnville. Along the coast, temperatures remained cool in the mid to upper 60s. But here's where we're going. So as we get into the weekend, like I said, it's going to be really nice. Temperatures in the 70s tomorrow, upper 70s, but still the 70s. We'll have cloud coverage for the majority of the day. Some sun breaks in there, but a mostly cloudy day. We get to Sunday. We start the day with some morning clouds that will clear out by the afternoon, and temperatures will get up into the low 80s. Along the coast, expect some shower activity Saturday and Sunday. Minimal precipitation, but still expect to see cloudy conditions and some rainfall there. It'll also be windy in the coast and the coast range, as well as in the gorge over the weekend. We're looking like we're going to stay dry. We're just going to be dealing again with that cloud coverage. And then, of course, as we've been tracking all day long for the past week or so, we're still seeing those red flag warnings in eastern and central Oregon. And so those wildfires continuing to spread and burn, unfortunately, as you can see on the smoke forecast map, we're dealing with a lot of smoke still in that area, especially again in eastern and central Oregon. And so you can see we're dealing with, again, thick smoke in areas near Sisters and Madras, where a lot of those fires are burning, that will continue to remain over the area into the weekend. And obviously that's been impacting air quality too, so that's why we've seen some air quality alerts in those areas as well that stay in place until at least Monday. Looking at the futurecast for our winds, you'll see it looks like a Saturday afternoon, 20-mile-per-hour winds in Lincoln City. Portland, 13-mile-per-hour wind speeds. The Dalles remaining very breezy. We're seeing winds up to 34 miles per hour by tomorrow afternoon. Even down in Bend, we're seeing the wind speeds in the teens and the 20-mile-per-hour range as well over the weekend. In Bend, that's especially dangerous given they're seeing low humidity as well and those hot temperatures, which is why they're also under a red flag warning. But as we get into the weekend, again, we're going to see those pretty windy conditions there. As we get into our futurecast, like I mentioned, expect some rain along the coast, especially tomorrow morning into the afternoon. The clouds hold over the Portland area. We get into our Sunday, again, some more rain. Looks like Tillamook into the north. That's where you can really expect to see the shower activity. Our clouds will be clearing out by Sunday afternoon. In terms of rainfall totals, like I said, minimal. I mean, we're looking at less than 1/10 of an inch in most areas. As you can see, Astoria not even hitting 1/10 of an inch of rain. So it's nothing that's going to ruin your weekend. If you are headed to the coast, it'll just be a little dreary out there for the most part. But temperatures, again, trending down for the weekend. 78 degrees tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Sundays when we have some clouds in the morning that clear out by afternoon. We'll hit a high of 80 degrees. And then all next week, it looks like we're going to hang out in the 80s. So no more 90s, at least for right now.
We can do that. Great forecast. And